guess it's a not great situation, but it for surely could have been worse.
That's the reaction tonight from a woman who watched as a carjacking suspect hit her dad as he rode his motorcycle over the weekend. New details about the case tonight.
Spokane Summer Parkways is back. We've got the forecast and potential rain this weekend.
Investigators rushed to put out brush fires along Cheney-Spokane Road today, fires they consider to be suspicious. What we have learned about the situation tonight. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan. We started this hour with an update on a fire near Cheney-Spokane Road. Right now, firefighters are investigating a suspicious fire that started early this afternoon. It now adds to a total of a string of suspicious fires in that same area just in the past week. KREM 2's chief journalist Amanda Rowley has been at this fire all afternoon long gathering information. She is joining us live to the scene tonight with what we know so far. Amanda?
Well, right now, the fire located just across the street from the Spokane Memorial Gardens is contained. Right now, crews that were here on scene are starting to clear out. In fact, firefighters were here in the same area just last week, putting out 2 other suspicious fires. This brush fire on Cheney-Spokane Road burned about 3 to 5 acres. The Spokane Fire Department believes someone started it intentionally.
Definitely human caused, yeah, suspicious.
Firefighters contained it in less than 2 hours of responding. DNR firefighters arrived on scene, taking the lead on the investigation. Crews marched along Marshall Road into the brush and trees to ensure it's completely out.
Started seeing the fire, started to call 911.
Crystal Nielsen could see the flames in the trees across the street from the Spokane Memorial Gardens where she was visiting.
It was already engulfed and it was definitely scary, that's for sure.
This is the 3rd suspicious fire we've reported on in this area just in the past week. The first 2 started on the edge of the Memorial Gardens property about a mile apart.
Certainly we get into something like this where we got multiple starts in the same area, we got to start questioning, intent.
Spokane Fire says it's still investigating all arson fires that started here this past week. Here we go. Now, DNR is the leading agency on this fire. We learned that they are the last to leave because crews will remain on scene, making sure that the ground is cold to touch. Reporting from Cheney-Spokane Road, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Thank you very much.
His whole name, you know?
All right, let's switch gears and connect with KREM 2's chief meteorologist, Jeremy DeGoo. He is reporting live from Spokane Summer Parkways tonight, and Jeremy appears to be mid-conversation, perhaps, with our very own Laura Papetti out there. Jeremy?
Mark, actually, I don't think I was talking much in that conversation with Laura, if I'm honest. You can now hear her laughing. But one of the best things about Spokane Summer Parkways is that everybody who has a house on the route just winds up hanging out and enjoying it. We've already encountered some people out just enjoying the beautiful day, not necessarily even for Spokane Summer Parkways, but it's just that kind of day. Let's talk the forecast. Right now, we sit at 78 degrees. 78 degrees and mostly sunny, a light breeze. It is about perfect. 78 here in Spokane. You cross over into Idaho and you're actually warmer in a few locations. 80 in Coeur d'Alene, 80 up in Deer Park, mid 80s out in central Washington, and it is breezy as I mentioned. We already talked to Amanda out there looking at one of the wildfires burning in the region, and with that wind staying strong for the next few hours, crews will likely stay out and be vigilant. Tomorrow, our fire danger actually increases because wind is expected to be a little stronger than it was today. Next few days going to be absolutely beautiful. 81 degrees and sunny tomorrow, 78 and mostly sunny on Thursday, and then by Friday we'll see clouds build back in, and that comes ahead of a chance of rain arriving this weekend. Small chance on Friday, but really I think Friday is just going to be those high atmospheric clouds filtering in and getting lower throughout the day, preceding that chance of rain that arrives on Saturday. So Mark, next 3 days wind up perfect. Summer officially starts on Friday.
All right, Jeremy, thank you very much. We'll check back in with you later in the show. Today we learned the identity of the man that suspected of carjacking several people and led police on a chase that spanned 2 states. Police say Ryan Tietsort also shot and killed a bystander and ran over a motorcyclist in the process. That 52-year-old was severely hurt. KREM 2's Christian Garza got an exclusive interview with his daughter who witnessed the incident. Christian?
Caring, stoic, and selfless. These are all words used to describe Richard Embry, who was hit by Sunday's carjacking suspect. His daughter Jordan now sharing for the first time what she saw firsthand that day. What started as a normal drive down West Celti's Way to breakfast on Father's Day ended with police lights and Richard Embry being transported to the ICU after being hit by a car in the middle of a police pursuit following a spree of carjackings in the area.
It's hard to see him in that state for sure.
His daughter Jordan witnessing the whole thing.
This person just flew past them going like 110.
The family of three were on separate motorcycles heading to their grandmother's Sunday morning when she says a car sped by them and unexpectedly flipped around and headed straight for her family, narrowly missing her brother.
And then got my dad, and he flew like 10 feet and hit the ground.
Moments after the crash, Jordan says her main focus was making sure her dad was conscious.
Yeah, it was just a very scary moment, but I was like, I'm not leaving him. I'm making sure that he's okay, he's staying calm.
After the crash, Jordan says her brother followed the car to the Liberty's Stop and Go in Post Falls when he was then face to face with the gunman.
He goes to the gas station and the man just pulls out an AR, and my brother was like, okay, this is not what we're doing.
She later confirmed that she was there when the officer-involved shooting happened.
I looked up and literally saw the guy in the middle of the street with an AR and then heard the gunshots. So that was very scary.
Richard was then taken to the Kootenai Health Hospital, where it was confirmed that he has 2 broken wrists, 3 broken ribs, broken toes, a few fractured vertebrae, and is on oxygen due to lung complications.
It's just sad to see my dad in this situation. It's very hard because he never shows that he's in pain. And I've never seen him in this amount of pain before, obviously.
Has your father been able to maybe talk to you guys or kind of wrap his head around what happened on Sunday, and what is he saying about everything?
He has kind of wrapped his head around it. We've gotten to see him a few times. He said he remembers all of it. He was literally joking. He's like, I am definitely not Superman, but I know that I can fly for 10 seconds. And that's definitely my dad.
While it will be a long road to recovery, Jordan says her father is in good spirits and hopes to be transferred to a regular room within the next few days and released from the hospital within the next few weeks.
I was like, okay, he's alive. That's all that matters.
We have a link to Richard's GoFundMe and a recap of Sunday's crime spree up on our website, KREM.com. In the newsroom, Christian Garza, KREM 2 News.
Thank you very much. And we are just getting started here on KREM 2 News at 5 tonight.
Really not even that we need new laws or new money. We just need new direction from the leadership of the city. That's it.
A city council hearing concerning homelessness yesterday lasted hours, several hours. Coming up, we have what their resolution is. But first, KREM 2's chief meteorologist Jeremy Magoo takes us live to Spokane's summer parkways ahead of its start.